Hey guys, welcome back. Yes, it's a Christmas outfit. Yes, it's a school day. I'm not at school because, no, it's not Christmas break yet, but my dad's tires popped and, he couldn't get them fixed until during the school day and there was no one else to bring me to school. So I stayed at home and currently I'm making this video here at the workshop, but I'll be uploading this video a few days later, so probably like maybe Wednesday or Thursday by the time you see this. I have a video coming out tomorrow, so I know it's not coming out tomorrow. And I already uploaded a video today, so it's not coming out today. But you guys seen like my Micheal Myers videos when it comes to like the outfit and like official videos. And okay, well yes, the hairs. My hair's kind of messed up. That's the front. You only can tell from like certain angles. I just can't stand it. But whatever. I woke up and it's been like that. Anyways, it wasn't as bad. But I'm gonna talk about that. I want to do an update on my outfit because I haven't added anything else. It's just, I realized about like, I don't know, maybe like 2 weeks ago or something like that. I looked and I noticed the outfit, the paint's been slightly fading away. Now, as I explained this one in my first video, but the red penning is what looks like realistic blood. Like this gunshot wound, this looks real because I use red penning, and that's a darker red, and it actually looks fresh even when it's dried. Normal red paint, when you put that on there, it looks like a bright red. It doesn't look realistic at all. It just looks like a bright red, but then once it dries, it looks really bad. For example, there's like a few parts that are still fine, like this. This was originally red paint, but I put red penning over that, and I ran out, so some parts are still pink like this. Now, this was like a normal, like, bright red, but over time, it faded, and now some parts of the mask look pink. For example, when I first started painting the mask with the red paint, before I used the red penning, because I didn't realize the red paint would look bad, I painted the mouth. And as you can see, it's weird now. It's faded. It's like, it's a mixture of it's like half of it's pink and half of it's like a yellowish orange, and it's kind of just pale, like it's faded. So it's pretty weird. But yeah, as you can see what I used as red penning and what I used red paint. All the pink parts are like the normal paint, and then the dark red, like this, is the red penning. I used 5 red pens. 1 of them was mine, 2 of them were my grandparents. We had 6, but I kept one. I left them with 1 because I didn't want to break all of them. And the other 3, my mom got at Five Below. So I used all of them, like, as much as I could. And that stuff is powerful. Like, it took a whole month for it to get my fingers. All October, pretty much. I started painting this, like, the last 2 weeks of September. So, pretty much the last 2 weeks of October, the paint was on, got off my fingers. They were basically there for a whole month. So, next time if I do something like this, I'm using, like, gloves. Because, my God, it was a nightmare. But, yeah, I keep messing with the hair a lot. I like it to look right when I'm doing videos. I do next year plan on doing Micheal Myers again, like getting another outfit, but of course, I don't know how it's gonna be. I don't know if I want to do like a Halloween Kills or not, cause then it's gonna be similar to this. Gunshot wound, burnt hair, of course the mask is gonna actually look burnt, unlike this, which is dirty. I don't know, maybe I'll just do like a 1978, I don't know, because the masks are expensive. This was like the cheapest one I could find, the Halloween 2018, and I also got a discount, 20% off, so that's why I got the mask. And the coveralls, of course, and the knives, so that was way more. Without it, it probably would have been like $100. So, yeah. This was originally 2018 outfit. Micheal Myers mask, if you guys didn't know. So, yeah. Anyways, if I do make another mask, it might just be like, I don't know. Probably like a Halloween 1 mask. So yeah, you can see like his sides is like it's burnt. I like messing with it. I messed with it a lot over like the past 2 months actually. That a lot of the hair's ripped off, and like it's like the glue's been coming off. Like I kept ripping it. Now it's up like this, and you can see a lot of it. But hey, it's fine. It adds to withering. And also, I plan on making a Christmas special, but I mean, that's not happening until like on my birthday when I see my friends. So it's gonna be like probably like the first, like the last video of the year. I don't know. I worked hard on this guy, and I appreciate that. But anyway, I'm gonna show you a close up of the outfit. So let's just start with the mask. I was already talking about that. As you can see, it's like it's pink. It's like a pink, and also some of it's like white. It's like it kind of made when it faded. It also took away some of the paint. That now it's like a bright white, kind of like the original 1978 mask. Now the mask originally it was white, like kind of like this. It's like a kind of like a bit of a dirty white, but it was still white. This is like a bright white, kind of like a clean white, but whatever. Just gonna stop saying white. Black. But yeah, I did a lot. I first did red paint, and then I did red pen ink, and it faded a lot, but the red pen ink has stayed. Nothing's changed with that. As you can see, it looks really realistic in some parts. In my version, it was like, you know, he got the gunshot wound, like after 2018. He killed a bunch of people, blood splattered around his mask, and then it's like someone grabbed his knife and shoved it right down his mouth, and blood just came out, and he killed that person. And he survived it, because this Micheal Myers, in my opinion, is, like, immortal. It's like the Blumhouse version of 2018 and Halloween Kills Micheal, not the Halloween Ends Micheal. It's like, pretty much, it's like in Halloween Ends, you know, I still got the mold. It's like he never got his mask burnt on, like, the mask part. The coveralls got burnt, the hair got burnt, but the mask never did. Unless you count this part right here. But it wasn't that bad where it's like it burnt the actual mask where you could see it. And also, I cut this part, it looked like it was burnt. But yeah, anyways. Pretty much it's like he survived Halloween Ends. You know, he killed Lori. And that's been it. He's been on his own since. So yeah, that's basically it. So this version's kind of like immortal. Or maybe it's not. Maybe it's like the Halloween Ends Micheal. Like, he can die, but it's like it's really hard. And maybe someday he'll finally die. But for now, he got lucky enough and he survived Lori. The plot armor, Micheal had his plot armor, so it wasn't his end. And he didn't die. So, yeah. That's pretty much it. And then after comes Halloween Lives, which was the first film I did that you guys liked. I do plan on doing a prequel, which I did do a prequel, but I didn't really get to explain much. And I was going to do another prequel, and I would see my friends, but instead we decided we're going to do like a Christmas special. It's probably going to be like a short film. But if everything goes according to plan, I'm going to show you things that I'm going to plan. Here's a bloody pencil, kind of like from John Wick. Something I was going to use for, like, my Halloween Live special, but we completely forgot about it. We were going to use it when we were first doing the first live-action film, but we were so into it with the knife and all that, we forgot about this guy. And when I remembered about it, they already left, so I never got to use this. So then I was going to do the prequel. I was going to use it, and the Santa hat, but I only used the Santa hat because we had limited time, so I didn't get to use this again. And I was also going to use this, a syringe, but yeah, that also, we also didn't have time. Like, literally, you can see this in the video of, like, the prequel, when he grabs the hat right next to it, there's, like, this bag. But yeah, that was basically what was gonna happen, but not enough time. It was, like, right after he killed the guy with the Santa hat, which was me, he was gonna grab this, but yeah, like, we literally had to leave right after. We had no clue what time we were leaving. We just knew we had, like, limited time, and yeah, it came unexpected, but kind of worked out. Because that garage scene, even though that's at the beginning of the video, that was actually the last thing we filmed. I just put it in a different order, because I thought it made more sense. But the scene when Micheal kills me, just before the intro pops up, if you look, well, actually, you have to see in the bloopers, the deleted scenes, when it shows us after filming that, we're going up to it, you know, Michael's waving, that was Joseph, and then he's waving at the camera. I push him out of the way, and the moment I'm about to stop the video on my iPad, you can see in the background Joseph and Isaiah's mom opening the door, about to open the garage. And the moment we ended the video, she opened the door, and you can see the door open for like a split second, and then she told us we were leaving. So we really had no clue we were leaving at that moment. And it sucks, because right after that, we were going to have Isaiah get killed by this. And, well, it didn't happen. So, there was only 2 deaths, and they were both by me because we wanted to get 3. And, yeah, things just didn't go expected. But, yeah, that sucked. Anyways, more about the... I'll talk about more about... We got this ribbon. I think I can go with the outfit. I want a Santa outfit, but I don't have one. I don't have a Santa hat. So, yeah, my plan is going to wear that. He's going to wear this, and that's basically it. Also going to use those weapons. So, time to take a break from the knife. Anyways, you know, you can see some red paint there. It actually makes the hair look pink. If you look carefully, you see it's pink. Also, I want to look like the colors fading, so I actually got chalk and I did that on the mask, and you can see like those tiny white strands. That's from it. I did this when I first made the outfit, painted it. I just never pointed that out that I used chalk. So this white stuff, if you're ever wondering what it was from my other videos, that was actually chalk. I just forgot to mention that. I think I mentioned it at one point, but only about the mold. Like, but yeah. For example, here, this was originally red paint. You can see it's like, it's fading, it's like going pink. But this, I used red pen ink, and you can see it's much brighter. And it looks better. Also, I have the black, thing, the keep on my mask, so then you don't see the eyes. I cut that from, like, my original Grim Reaper outfit from, like, 3 years ago. So, yeah. And then I used some blood there to look like, you know, it was fresh blood that... You know, it dried in a weird way. I don't know. I really don't know. Oh, you can see some tape holding the mask part inside, but it fell. So that's kind of dumb. I did some yellow there, look like mold, but, you know, I forgot about it now. And when I glued the hairline down, it kind of just covered most of it up. So if you look carefully, it looks a little weird. And then here, I actually don't know what happened here. I think the way I glued it, like, a piece of it fell off, or, like, something, it wasn't even. So I just put some blood to look like, I don't know, maybe like he got cut, like someone tried stabbing him. I don't know. I really don't know. Like maybe like when he got burnt, some of the hair fell off and then like blood just splattered. I really don't know. That's a mystery you have to find out. The hair looks a bit weird on this side, but this, okay, it's also weird. Maybe that's much better. Kinda. Oh no, you told me the mask, I feel like it's falling apart. Like, I mean, like the paint, but whatever. I do like how the burns turned out. Not really much about the coveralls. That's pretty much fine. Oh, there is some of this. I actually by mistake placed this on here, and that happened. So there's some bright paint, and I don't like that because I used normal red paint, which this stuff I had in a like bag, and I made this like a month ago. I did this like on the day I was doing the Halloween Lives video, so that's why the paint hasn't faded yet. It still looks good, but it might start fading soon, so... Oh boy, I also used a spray bottle that was like red, and I sprayed it, and I got this kind of like blood effect that looked like, you know, it smeared. I actually never showed that in the video because we did this the day we were filming the video. That's why. So yeah, I also did that on the inside, so it looked a bit better. I also sprayed on here, so this is less white. We actually did this around like the end of the Halloween Lives video, because when you look at like the first half, you can see this is white, and the last half it's like this, but it's hard to see because we did in the dark. So yeah. Besides that, that's basically what we did. We also sprayed some here, but nothing else. Everything else is the same. I sprayed over the gun wounds again, so it looks like a bit brighter, and that worked. But that's really all. I guess I'll put on the outfit right now with this stuff to see how I want it to go. And oh, I forgot. I found my knife. I lost it for like a month, and I found it. So here it is. I'll show you this too, because when we were doing the Halloween Lives video, my God, it fell apart. And when we were and on Halloween, let me just talk about Halloween Lives first. I mean, the Halloween Lives video. What happened was Joseph, not saying it's his fault, but when he did the spray bottle, he sprayed some on here because it made the blood look like it was dripping, like it was fresh. But over time, the more he sprayed it for every scene for it to look like fresh blood, it ended up slowly taking out the paint. That at one point, he sprayed so much that it actually like the pressure pushed off so much paint. Like you can see, like this happened. It's like everything from like here up was just red. If you look at like my video showing off the outfit before I did the Halloween Lives fan film. And so he did on both sides, and like it was way more on this side that we decided to stop. And yeah, And on Halloween, so many people saw my knife and they thought it was cool and they wanted to try it out, and they grabbed it, a bunch of that, and looking at it, that a few of their fingerprints got on it, and it actually took off some of the paint with it. And a few times I, by mistake, dropped it, that the paint actually I mean, like, the knife didn't chip, but the paint came off that. It also took off the paint under the blood. So, as you can see, it won't really focus, but maybe if I can. Come on! And that's the best you're getting. You can see a lot of it came off. And the more people grabbed it, you can see some of the paint on, like, the, I don't know what to call those, but it's kind of came off. So the knife's falling apart. Also, when I dropped it, this happened. I don't know if you can hear that, but if you look, the blade's slightly wobbly, so I think I cracked something in it. So now it's kind of wobbly. You can kind of see right there, but yeah, it's a little wobbly. So, yeah. Anyways, time to show off how I want it to look for my Christmas special. I might add something else if I can find something. Like, originally it was just gonna be the hat, but then I found this and I was like, you know, that looks nice. So yeah. Alright, so I found one thing. There's no way I'm putting it on with the outfit in the video because it's gonna look so bad. But just for this video, I'm gonna just see how it looks as like just to see how goofy it is. But yeah, I don't remember what those things are, but they used those like years ago for like, fancy things. So yeah, long time ago. Anyway, trying to put on this outfit. Luckily, I realized that all the paint is for sure dried. That now when I wear the outfit, none of the stains on there from like the gun wounds and like the sleeve where it gets cut, they don't stain me. Cause I did the Halloween Live special, the arm, the blood, like on there, it actually like stained my arm, like my arms, and I actually never noticed until the next day at school. Like I walk in and my friends were like, "What happened to your arms?" And me and Isaiah, we go to the same school, we realized it was from the outfit. But now when I wear this thing, it doesn't stain anymore. And I know that because in the past, when I would wear it for just like 5 minutes, it would already start staining. But now I've worn it for like 10 minutes for something, and I had like 0 stains on both arms. So it's dried for sure by now. But the fact that I used so much paint that it took like a whole month, a bit longer than a month for it to dry, is insane. But that shows how crazy and how much effort I put just for you guys when it comes to something I enjoy, of course. And this I really wanted to do, so yeah. Alright, putting it on. Looks as good as it used to be. Time to add on these stuff. I don't know how I want this. Maybe like that. That looks good. I guess I'll try this on just to see how dumb it looks. Hopefully I don't break it, cause this thing is small. Am I okay? Yeah, I can't put this on, it's gonna break, but this is what it would look like on. Holy crap, that looks horrible. I'm not doing that, no. That looks bad. I do have a Christmas Darth Vader shirt at my grandparents', which is where I'm gonna film the video. So, the place is gonna look different. Also, yeah, maybe I'll wear that above this. I doubt it because of how it would look. But I might wear it under it so you see like this red part. But yeah, holy crap. Let's see how this looks. I tried this once and it looked kind of weird, but who knows? Maybe this time it'll look right. That doesn't look as bad as it did last time. I never took a picture of how it looked, but it was bad. But and to be honest, this stays on pretty good. I look like I'm a delivery man. Like, look, I got my holster, whatever. Here's the knife. I'm still bringing it anyways, but I don't plan on like using it, so I want to use those other two. So yeah, here it is. Pretty cool. Yeah. Anyway, pencil. Yeah. That's not gonna work. Yeah. Hopefully this doesn't stain anything, but I'm taking out the syringe. I'm not even gonna touch it because I'm afraid it's gonna stain. But here it is. Pretty nice. I also got it in the inside because I sucked up from the paint, and so the inside is also bloody. So that looks nice. Oh. My dad came back, so I'm gonna go.